welcome back. Well, springtime storms bring strong winds to our region and then more warm temps as we get ready to say hello to another Santa Ana wind. Wind advisories again and wind warnings for portions of Santa Barbara. Those wind advisories should go more or less go out of effect in just a few hours for most areas, but then we do expect to hold on to them a little longer for the Santa Barbara South Coast. And as well, red flag conditions are going to start to pop up a lot of areas across the region, you can see. And that's all, of course, because of this. The wind's still pretty gusty and strong out there. You can see Santa Ynez at 10 miles an hour, and then Santa Barbara doubles that. And as well, the temperatures, look what happens. Those winds going over the mountains tend to be a little warmer, and as they do, they rush down the mountains, they warm up, and you'll notice everybody along the south coast down to Ventura is a full 8 to 10 degrees warmer than those areas just to the north, say Santa Ynez, Santa Maria in the mid-50s. There's a satellite shot, a lot of storm activity well to our north and east over the Great Basin, and of course that leads to strong wind gradients, which means there's different pressures in the air, and that really just drives the wind machine. That energy up there that we could so use here is pretty much going to stay out of the area, and then we're going to watch those winds turn a little bit more out of the northeast as we head into the new work week. And as we do beyond Mother's Day, the high pressure area will firmly entrench itself over Nevada, Utah, and then those winds kick in Santa Ana direction, and we're talking about another big warm up for the middle of May, if you can believe that. We're looking at maybe going into the 90s, possibly even a few triple digits out there as we head into that work week by Tuesday and Wednesday. Looks like maybe Wednesday will be the hottest day, and it's just going to be very warm. You can see right there, Victoria, those are going to seem like cool temperatures once we get into that forecast. So a nice day for Mother's Day out there. Look at that for tonight and tomorrow. Just 50s, a few 40s, and then bringing up those 80s tomorrow for the inland folks. Beaches could be kind of a mix. 70s and 60s is what we're expecting as those north winds begin to sort of clock around to more north, and then the northeast winds will kick in, and that will really affect Ventura County. I know definitely the mountains and foothills of Ventura County are already under a red flag sort of watch, and it will probably stay there for at least until Wednesday, if not beyond, to maybe Thursday or even Friday. And as far as the surf, a lot of energy out there, so we're getting waves from just about every direction possible. Some south swell energy is coming in. It's being pretty much overridden by the strong northwest energy that's kicking in across the areas. So, boy, it's kind of bumpy out there. Then you can see this surf, good surf as far as the waves the next few days, and the conditions will improve as we start to really warm things up. Look at those overnight lows giving way to 90s and 80s solid by the middle of the week. We'll go ahead and stop on Santa Ynez. Watch this right here. This is going to be kind of a cooker by the end of the week. Look at that, mid-90s, and then dropping a little bit. Maybe we'll bring some fog into the mix once we get to, say, possibly Friday. More than likely next weekend, we'll start to cool things off just a little bit for our coast. Inland areas still on the warm side, but doing a little bit better. And again, it's another Santa Ana wind, which is really interesting because we don't typically get that many in spring. So again, we're doing the Santa Ana dance, and it's going to feel a lot like maybe late October next week.
And you told us this last week, and you called it. You said it was going to get a little bit cooler, and then the warm up is going to,
and we haven't beaten up the famous saying, May gray. It hasn't really happened, so we'll see.
Okay. All right. Thanks for that, Sean.